What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Interest, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. I spoke on this before, but I want to speak on it again. Hype the video, like the video for more videos like this. I spoke on this before, but I want to speak on it again. This is what Errol Spence had to say, and it needs to be commended. Errol Spence took to social media and said this, for years we used to tell people Errol Spence wasn't living a great life outside of boxing. He was drinking, he was doing whatever the freak he wanted to do. He didn't care. He didn't care about his body. We used to see him turning up with Yellow Beezy, hanging out with the rappers, just doing things he wasn't supposed to do, guys. We seen him turning up, and all of that played a factor throughout his career. He looked good, but it still played a factor because the biggest stage of his career, the biggest moment of his life, all that unfolded. Everything you did outside of the ring, it all showed up on one night, and it was bad. It was like career-ending result, and nobody expected. But anyway, let's go ahead and read what he had to say. He says, "Worst thing I did to myself was drinking. If you're an athlete, focus on the goal, the end goal. Hopefully it's a better situation for you and your loved ones." I agree 100%, Errol Spence Jr., because that almost cost you your life, because the beating you took, it was all due because of drinking. If you would have never being drunk and driving reckless and had a car crash, nobody would ever say, "Oh, Errol Spence isn't the same. Errol Spence car crash and all this other stuff." People would still respect you, bro. People would still say, "Yo, Earl is the man. Earl is that." You was still winning. You was undefeated, but you just got in the ring with all-time great fighter, and all those days you was messing up, it all came together that one night, and you had to pay the price. And you paid the price by getting beat so bad that you haven't been in the ring. You haven't been in the ring for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years we haven't seen you back in the ring. All because you allow drinking to take over you. And it's bad. So if you're a young fighter and you know boxing, or you want to learn from experience, you need to take Errol Spence Jr.'s advice. Don't let drinking ruin your career. You might get away with it against these low tier fighters, but when you get in there with a special fighter like yourself, or maybe a little bit better, it's all going to show. You're going to need everything, and on that night, everything is not going to be clicking for you. You're going to be saying the same thing Earl is saying right now. So take that man advice and run with it. It's your boy No Interest, and I'm out.